it to speak for very long, especially when the music can speak so well for itself. But I do want to read the inscription that's on the opening of this piece of music, Two Rivers Overture. Two Rivers Overture is so named for the Pine and St. Clair rivers, which are near St. Clair, Michigan. The work was commissioned by the 2006-2007 St. Clair Middle School bands, directed by Dave Daggett and the East China Public Schools. It is dedicated to Mr. Clayton Brisboy, a local musician, teacher, conductor, music store owner, and devoted band supporter who dedicated his life to music education. It was premiered on May 31st, 2007 in the new Performing Arts Center with the composer in attendance. So this piece is for us and for you. And if you haven't heard it tonight, now's your first chance to hear it. This is Two Rivers Overture. symphonic band is my third hour, and of course I have my percussionists up there from fifth hour. They come in and visit us for a couple of rehearsals to make this all work. And I can't say enough good things about this group. They have been an absolute joy to work with all year. We have a little bit left of the year to continue to grow. But they have come into rehearsals with just such a positive attitude about getting better at music every day. It has been an absolute joy to work with them. And I programmed music that I've put in front of older bands today. I know that piece was written for, they said for the middle school band, but when we did it with the middle school band that year, it was a struggle bus. And you heard they are not struggling on that piece at all. They really are doing a marvelous job with a tough piece. And this next one is just so much fun. It's actually almost 100 years old. It was written in 1928, and I think you'll enjoy The Peanut Vendor. purposefully, mid-year, after our February concert, decided I was going to pull out some of the hardest music we had in our library and give it a spin. And we did it a couple times. And Florentiner is a march that has been in my library for quite some time and hasn't been played because in the years of experience I have, you know, as a teacher, I can hand it out and we can start playing it and I can kind of tell what it's going to sound like 6 weeks from then, the first time I hear it. And I was so pleasantly surprised the first time I heard it. I thought, they can do this piece. I'm not going to take it away from them. We're going to do it. And it's a tough one, and it's long to play through that. They don't give very many rests, and I'm just impressed with the way they did it. And then I found a brand new piece that was written for band. In November of 2023, it was finished. So I went and bought it, and we got the 75th copy of it sold anywhere in the world. We have a signed score from a young composer named Kataj Copley. And we've done his music in the past, but this piece was graded as a 4 on the website, but then when I got it, the score said 4.5. And I think it's a little closer to that 5, okay? So grading doesn't mean it's in 5th grade. There's only 6 that are possible in band music. So this is up there, and I think you're gonna hear all of it tonight. They've done a marvelous job of preparing this piece. It is challenging in so many ways. But I also wanted you to know that this is, I mean, when I first bought the piece, there were 0 YouTube videos available of this piece anywhere. 0. None. For us to go listen to find, to listen to. Currently there are 4. And if you put almost anything in YouTube, you're going to find thousands of videos, but 4 of this piece. So it's pretty special. We're really early in the playing of this piece. So, Neon Nights, as the composer writes, is a captivating journey through a vibrant and exhilarating world of nighttime revelry. I wanted to immerse the listener in a sonic landscape pulsing with Afro-Latin rhythms and harmonies, evoking the bustling energy of urban nightlife. Neon Nights paints a vivid picture of neon signs and dazzling visual displays that transform the cityscape into a luminous wonderland. Hope you enjoy it. a lot of celebrating tonight because this is our seniors' last concert with us on this stage. But we also want to recognize a student who's celebrating their birthday for the second year in a row at the spring band concert. Abby Sinicola, happy birthday. That deserves a trip to New York or something, don't you think, for a birthday? Yes. So I handed out Africa to the students, and they told me a story that led to the. Oh, sorry, I have to say something else before I tell you this whole story. I would like to recognize our tuba player this evening. Waylon Krolchek is a graduate of our program. I didn't list him in the program because I wanted to make sure I pointed him out instead. Waylon Krolchek is finishing his second year in music education at Wayne State University. Waylon, thank you so much for playing with us this evening. Will you please stand? So I handed out Africa, and these students told me a story about something called New Music Friday that we do at St. Clair Middle School with the kids. And Mr. Fryer picks out a piece of new music on a Friday, and we watch it and learn about it. And they said, Mr. Fryer showed us a video with this song in it. And they said there were two guys. One was dressed like a giraffe, and one was dressed like an elephant. I said, oh, okay, interesting New Music Friday video. And they said, yeah, and they played Africa by Toto. I said, okay, what an interesting. So we looked it up, and they said, and it led to Mr. Fryer conducting that year. We said, would you conduct us in a giraffe costume? And he said, only if you buy it. So they bought it. This is when our seniors were in 7th grade, I believe, 7th grade. So they bought the giraffe costume, and they said, I bet he's still got it. And I said, let's find out. So Mr. Fryer is here to guest conduct Toto for you.
I swear this is like, it's starting to become a thing. I feel like every time I'm on the stage, I have to put a costume on. It's not my thing. Let's just be clear about it.
set up for our next two groups and some awards. We'll be right back with you in just a second. Dave Simpson and Luke Hyde, who run this Performing Arts Center, they do a fantastic job. Can you imagine how many nights they're here? They just did 2 weeks of Wizard of Oz, preceded by 2 weeks of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, preceded by, I mean, it just goes on and on through the year. I can't even imagine how many nights they spent here, and we thank you for your professionalism and your high quality work, guys, always. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Channel 6 and Kenny, who's up there filming for us. Channel 6 is always here for us and films all this stuff so that we can send out a link to you and you can share it with your friends and family around the world. And we really do appreciate your willingness to come and give us your time and your talents to help us spread our music and joy. Thank you, Channel 6. One more big thank you, and that's to Scott Fryer, who came and conducted, obviously, but he also started all these kids now. He's been here 7 years. This is his 7th year. So these kids are his, as much as they're mine and yours, right? He's been with them since the beginning. And what a testament it is to the quality of musicianship that you're seeing come through your ears, through the doors of the school, wherever we go. It's always so highly regarded, and it starts at the beginning, right, at St. Clair Middle School. Right now, in next year's 6th grade band, there are currently 87 kids enrolled in 6th grade band. That's over 60% of the class. We'll take them all if they'll let us, to be honest with you. I also want to thank Dave Sanchez, who comes in and does sectionals with us throughout the year. The kids love him, and he does such a fine job of mentoring them and helping them just excel in so many ways. And another helper in our program, Amy Fallabout, who has become just an amazing resource for me. She comes in and helps with sectionals, with soloists, but also with the library, and is just a marvelous person to have around our kids. So Dave and Amy, I think you're both out there. Thank you so much for everything you do. Our band boosters this year are Ron Smith, Charlie Inwood, Sherry Oles, and Amy Castile. And our band boosters are a marvelous group of people, and they are just the backbone of our band program. They help me in so many different ways. I couldn't run this program without them, and I thank them for their efforts throughout the year as well. They're always here for us. Yes. I want to thank you as a community of people for being here for these kids, for helping to get them here. I know it's not always easy. I know there's other stuff on our plates. I mean, I'm experiencing it myself. I'm getting kids coming up and doing these things that are the extras outside of school. And I know how hard it can be to just get them down the road, fed, and wearing the right clothes sometimes. So I really do appreciate you as a community coming out and supporting these kids and bringing them and helping them to be part of this organization. It means a lot to us, and we appreciate your efforts. Thank you. So our sophomores, when they reach their 2nd year of high school band, we consider them varsity letter winners. And so I'm going to name the sophomores off here, and they're going to come across the stage and get the varsity letter that they have earned. So in alphabetical order, Nathan Benefield, Leah Betts, Lauren Black, Mia Chamberlain, Audrey Cole, Alex Zenkis, Izzy Enbody, Grace Gabriel, Ethan Gamble, Elijah Goff, Hannah Gunn, Lily Jean Hack, Zach John, Truman Jarsma, Axel Kosis, Owen Kuchenmeister, Xander Malave, Lillian McCormick, Luke McDonald, Haley Mills, Ethan Murray, Eleni Patsalis, Zach Pauley, Connell Recker, Sydney Riskus, Warner Rogers, Deacon Scortis, Cole Stockwell, Carter Van Single, Sean Will, and Adam Zajewski. Congratulations to our sophomores. Tonight I'd like to invite any members of the Brisbois family, Manfred Bowden, Bob Coffey, or the Peterson family to the stage for the presentation of our annual music scholarships. We're lucky to have scholarships available at St. Clair High School for music students to pursue their art and to bring back their new skills to the music department. These scholarships are generously donated annually by the Brisbois, Bowden, Peterson, and Coffey families. We honor their efforts tonight by presenting these scholarships to some excellent students who will continue to push themselves to learn and excel as musicians. Our first scholarship this evening is the Sonia Bowden Award, given in memory of Sonia Bowden. This scholarship has been in existence for over 25 years now. Our scholarship this year is awarded to Ki Hinojosa. Our Brisbois scholarships this year were generously donated by Sue Brisbois. Now, you may remember from that first piece, that name, Clayton Brisbois. That was her late husband, Clayton. And she has, ever since then, since his passing, donated money in a scholarship fund for kids to continue his legacy in his honor. And today she has donated 3 scholarships. We're giving those scholarships this year to Dalen Jackson, Connell Recker, and Sebastian Webster. Kylie Peterson was a member of the St. Clair High School band all the way through high school. Unfortunately, tragically, she passed away in a car accident a few years ago. Her family has continued her love of band by providing a scholarship award in her honor. This year, I'd like to give the Kylie Peterson Award to Grace Herrick. Beside me here is Mr. Bob Coffey, and the Mary Coffey Scholarship is given by Bob in honor of Mary Coffey, who was a fine accompanist, amazing piano player, and a wonderful person and friend to have around. She did, I think, 10 or was it 12 musicals, something like that with us, and she was just always such a pleasure to have with us. So, Bob, would you like to say anything before? Yeah.
I would like to thank the music department of St. Clair High School for giving my wife the opportunity to use her great talent. We spent many hours in this Performing Arts Center at solo and ensemble festivals on Saturdays around Southeast Michigan. And it's a pleasure to be here and to see her name among the other names of these other people who've also contributed to the music department. Thanks to the music department at St. Clair High School that gave my wife the opportunity that she had here.
The recipient of the Mary Coffey Scholarship is Sydney Fenn. I'm going to tell you a quick story because I just thought of it. When Mary would play piano for us, I asked her where she learned to play from scores because she was at the University of Michigan and the conductor of she would play the piano for the ballet rehearsals. They had a live piano player in the ballet rehearsals. And I said, how did you read all that? I don't know, she could just read it from the score. Now the score has every part for the entire orchestra all moving at the same time across the page. Not only that, they're in different keys. So she was transposing and figuring out what parts to play while she read from the score for rehearsal for ballet. It's amazing talent. And she would just join us in the pit and play with us. I'm sure we're lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. And speaking of special people, our senior class of 2024. 7 years ago they started band, and little did they know what would happen midway through their careers. Can you imagine learning how to play an instrument over Zoom? I can tell you, I never want to teach that way ever again. Ever. Please no. This group stuck through it and are a marvelous group of people. I'm so proud of them and their accomplishments. They did it because they love it. There's no other way around it, because there were some days that were rough, and if they were at home with you, you know what I'm talking about. So tonight we're honoring our seniors, and I'm going to list them off individually in alphabetical order. Quinn Atkins, Danielle Alls, Audrey Azanaro, Maya Bassett, Maddie Benefield, Audrey Betts, Morgan Beelan, Thomas Cameron, Adam Curry, Ash Curry, Angel Sankis, Jonah Fenn. I guess I better slow down there. Okay, sorry. Courtney Green, Cameron Jackson, Trinity Jones, Reese Coleman, Katie Mayhew, Nathan McDonough, Aaron Meyer, Alex Owens, Andagoni Patsalis, Liberty Proctor, Dylan Schumann, Taylor Shirley, Scott Sterling, McKenna Zott, Julia Talley, and Evan Walker. The senior class. There's one that picks me up like every year. And I can say for the first time in like a dozen years, next year it's not going to be a Curry. The Louis Armstrong Award can be given to only one senior from each high school in the nation. The namesake for this award was a true innovator, entertainer, humanitarian, and the first great artist in the first American art form, jazz. Our recipient this year is Evan Walker. 2015, just before school started, a tragic car accident took the life of SCHS band alumni Joey Lynch. Bands are built on students like Joey. This award is presented each year to members of the graduating class who exemplify this most valuable player attitude and model for our bands at St. Clair High School. Our Joey Lynch Memorial Most Valuable Player Awards go to 3 people this year: Quinn Achatz, Ash Curry, and Trinity Jones. The Eggers Award was created at St. Clair High School in honor of longtime band director for the Saints, Carl Eggers. This award can be given to one senior who best demonstrates the qualities of an excellent leader in band. This year, our recipient is Ana Patsales. And the John Philip Sousa Award can be granted to only one senior from each high school in the nation. This award is presented to the senior who best exemplifies musical excellence in many areas. Positive attitude, personal growth, musical skills, and high musical standards should always be considered in this nomination. Our award for 2024 goes to Julia Tall. Thank you so much, seniors. You're the best. Okay? You're the best. Yeah. You can leave. Thank you.
Not quite yet. We have one more award to give, and it's to this amazing band director right here. No, stay right there. You're a favorite. Oh, Mr. Bowles, it's been a long 4 years, starting out with COVID. Very long year. Or 2, or 3. Was it 4?
Yeah.
I don't know. A couple. Yeah. Let's see. He used to fix our tone a lot when we were younger. And he would say, "Guys, I want you to play a P5. What? What is a P5? He said, "That's a perfect 5. Perfect 5th. And if you can't remember, just look at me, for I am perfect." Well,
You remembered it.
and we wanted every student from now on to be able to look at you always and forever. Come on in. We have 2 gifts for you. The senior class at band camp at their final picture. Don't you love it? Isn't it great? We love you, Mr. Bowles.
Well, thank you so much. You're right, it is perfect. And that is literally the outfit I had on today. The exact outfit, like everything about it. Thank you so much. All right, let's get on with some more music now. Right? Places, St. Clair, Michigan, for example. Sometimes pieces are about an atmosphere, an urban atmosphere, the Neon Nights. This piece is named after the Bakken oil formation that spans from western North Dakota into Montana, South Dakota, and Canada. Somebody commissioned it, and it's a wonderful piece of music, but what a strange thing to dedicate a piece to, in my humble opinion. But we think you're really going to like it. This is our percussion ensemble. This is Bakken Overture. don't usually take in strays in the jazz band, but Adam had a no sixth hour because of dual enrollment, and we fed him some jazz, and he just kept coming back every day after that, you know, so you gotta be careful with the jazz, it's a powerful thing. All right. Hey, Hockey Waves. This is from the Meters. This is a totally different version of New Orleans, though, right? Here we go. and Julia on solos there. And Quinn on the drums too, really nice feature.
Alright, hello everyone. Hope you've been having a good time so far. The next piece that is on our list is a piece that I actually composed over spring break, and now I have the privilege of having this wonderful ensemble play it. I originally created it using a digital audio workstation and combined acoustic sounds like guitar and trumpet and bass guitar with electronic sounds like digital drums and digital keyboards and stuff like that. So it was really interesting to see how they were all able to come up with parts for their own, because I didn't have any saxophones in there. You know, the drums are different here, the keys are different, and I think it turned out really good. If you want to find my original version or any other stuff I post, I currently have a SoundCloud, and my name is Single Player Symphony for anyone who is interested. But thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoy this piece. Thank you.
Song gets stuck in your head. Last night I couldn't go to sleep. I heard it going in my head. Great job.
Soundtrack.
Our final selection of the evening, we do this one a lot because it's just a jam and it's so fun to play on. So you're going to hear a bunch of solos. This is the great Roy Hargross composition, Strasbourg Saint Denis. Close our concert.